Jogo versus Sukuna, and Sukuna just saying, "You're about that life. You're not as strong as me, but you're about that life." That is all the confirmation I needed. Jogo is a serious curse, but we just don't think it because we just see him get dismissed by Gojo.
Yeah.
And every week there is a message about, "Oh my gosh, did you just see what?" And do you know what the best part was? Was actually the best reactions were from one of my brothers was Jogo, seeing Jogo in action, because you as viewers, when we see Jogo, we think he's a scrub because you're introduced to him in season 1. Gojo wipes the floor with him. Remember, I said that joke about him saying, "Oh, you can't touch me." That was the joke about Gojo, not realizing, but that thing that he was saying back in season 1 that he's actually worth a few of Sukuna's fingers. That ain't no lie. He's not lying about that. He's actually about that life. And then after seeing the three of them, Toji, Maki, and the old guy, and Nanami struggle against Dagon in the beach.
Yep.
And then Jogo's just there, just like, Dagon, you've passed, yeah? All right, how many of you are there? Okay, 3. Just step one step forward, palm strike. 1. Boom. Bang! God. And he's doing some weird monologue. Oh my gosh, I will never forget you. You're so sad. Moves to the second one. Bang! 3 gone.
Bang.
Old man comes up and it's like, old man tries to do super fast and he just stands there and just calmly just does that crossfire and just bang, number 3 done. It's like, nah, this doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And then you see Jogo versus Sukuna, and Sukuna just saying, "You're about that life. You're not as strong as me, but you're about that life." That is all the confirmation I needed. Jogo is a serious curse, but we just don't think it because we just see him get dismissed by Gojo.
Yeah. And I think that was actually that is a very good point for me, because I was like, "Oh, this guy, I'm sure they can take him out." But the way he just, like you just explained, I was like, okay, this guy is not a scrub. This guy he is no lackey. And if you remember them speaking, he was like, I think he was supposedly number 2, and the other guy, the one who got the stitches in his face and also he elevated him to number 1, because otherwise he would have been number 1. So. Yeah, man, that was mad. Honestly. And if you hadn't spoiled it for me, I would have thought they were all dead. But I think Nanami should be dead after what happened. But hey, it's anime, so we'll see. But definitely the what's it called? The girl, it sounds like she's still alive. So thanks, Solo.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
But
but you just don't even know. You still don't even know why, though. You still don't even know why. So just wait.
So that's good.
Just wait. Yeah. You don't know why or what or anything like that. So just wait.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, my colleague actually. He doesn't know I do a podcast, but my colleague just came up to me and said, "Ed, have you watched the new JJK yet?" And at that time I hadn't seen it. And he's like, "Mate, you gotta watch it. It's honestly one of the best." And I think he was referring to the Sukuna, whatever that thing is, fight. He's like, the last few episodes of JJK have just been all top tier. And this guy is a super critical, one of those kind of critical anime types.
Sure,
he was like, this is incredible. And he wasn't lying, man. He was not lying. You've been saying it. The Discord has been saying it. And I finally got to it, and it did not disappoint. I watched that fight, the Sukuna thing like 3 times. Because,
yeah.
And then he did his domain expansion. Woo!
There we go.
His domain expansion was nuts. And I love the way they had the author as well, almost like a kind of Hunter throwback.
Oh, yes.
He was explaining things happening. And then he explained the Sukuna's domain expansion and how it's the only one which is unique in that it doesn't have a particular location where it sets like a a bubble or sphere. It actually
yes, no, it doesn't have. It's boundless. There's no boundary. Yeah.
200 meters bound. Yeah. So even though people can escape, but if you're in that 200 meters,
it's finished.
You will feel his wrath. You're finished. That's what I was gonna say. I can't remember which anime character it is, but there's an anime character that Sukuna's power reminds me of, where he just wipes or he just moves his hands and things just shred. I was thinking Doflamingo, but I don't know who else.
The strings?
Not the strings, but you know how things just turn into squares when he just like basically swipes his hands or like stuff like that, and then things just get shredded. I can't remember what anime character that is. But anyway, his power seems quite kind of, but you know, obviously he's more about strikes and so on and so forth. Although he did the fire stuff, but the damage was incredible when you see it.
It's finishing. I think that's I enjoyed that Jogo fight, not more, but just as much as the Mahagora fight, purely because of the amount of devastation that he does with that fire. Like he is. There's a part that looks like
it's
just like
they gave him.
Like lava. Go on, what were you gonna say?
That's what I say. That's what that's kind of it gave the fact that Jogo was going toe to toe with Sukuna, and Sukuna even rated him, saying that's one of the best fights I've had. It kind of gave Jogo his props and saying, nah, this is how strong Gojo is, but this is also how strong Jogo is. The fact that, you know, he's boxing with Sukuna 1-to-1. That was amazing.
So here's a little thing just to remind yourself. What you just said is important because it reminds you that Gojo is just that strong. Gojo is just that strong that he can make what we saw of Gojo dismiss it like he was like I said in the last one. Just think about that. You're trying. This is Jogo. Now we know the strength of Jogo. Trying all out and he can't touch Gojo. He's struggling. And then here's another thing though, Ed, about Sukuna. This isn't full Sukuna yet.
Nah.
This isn't full Sukuna.
It's not.
This is not full Sukuna. So imagine when we see a full Sukuna. A full Sukuna.
It's gonna be mad.
A full Sukuna. Just be. I don't know. I don't know.
It's gonna be.
I don't know how they're gonna find. Crazy. I don't know how they're gonna find a way to defeat him. I generally don't know.
But then how many fingers has Yuji ingested now?
I think at the point in the anime, 15. I think it's 15. Yeah, I think there's 5 left.
I mean, I don't know, because Gojo, he made Jojo look like a joke.
He did.
So the fact that he made him look like a joke, unless those 5 fingers do some madness, or Sukuna's got a plan or something like that, I'm not too sure if he can still take Gojo, but only time will tell, I guess.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
But big up to, honestly, man, this is one of those shonens that has really made me excited again about shonen. Honestly,
told you. I was the only one who said it, but no, we've been saying, we've all been saying, it's
so good. Honestly, so good.
I do. Okay, I do have some negatives, but I will hold that until we get a little bit. I'll hold some of them till we see more of the anime, because I want you to see it first so you can understand where I'm coming from. But in general, and this is fair to say even now, JJK, the Shibuya arc, is by far one of the most, like I said it before, one of the most high impact, basically one of the most enjoyable arcs, non-stop arcs, high octane arcs I've watched in a long time. No nonsense, straight to the point, just bang, 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 bang. All your favorites are put under pressure. They're being gripped up against the wall like Debo in Friday. Telling people are snatching people's chains. It's great. I like it. However,